Welcome to episode 41 of the Shower Party Podcast. I'm Liam Salvage.
Hey, I'm Brandon.
We're having a good time. It's
Oh yeah. What are you laughing about already, man?
Did you ever think that America doesn't have villages?
Damn, we don't have any villages.
They'll name cities like blank a village, but we don't have any actual village. Like, there's no huts in America.
Okay.
We don't really have any like teepees or like.
Yeah. Did you ever think that maybe like American villages are kind of like farms?
Trailer parks?
No,
That's a
no,
village.
like farms, you know?
They do like naming trailer parks villages though.
No, I'm talking farms, man.
I found the hair that was in your eye earlier. Oh wait, where'd it go? It was like coming
It's
out
in
of your
there.
nose.
Was it?
I got it.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
That was disgusting. I was expecting snot on my fingers.
Yeah, you don't like snot.
No.
You're not a big fan of that.
Why would I be a fan of snot?
I don't know. Like, snot doesn't bother me that much. Like, it's just...
So if I
just
snotted on you, it'd be
happens.
fine?
If you sneezed on me, I'd be like, that's kind of gross.
But if I, like, baby snotted all over your hand.
What do you mean baby snotted?
You know how babies get, like, the runny nose real
Oh,
bad?
yeah.
Like, the green mucus? If I did that on your hand, you wouldn't care?
If I go and wipe it off, yeah, I'm fine. Because you know what? I'm a normal human being and I just grab a tissue.
All right, a girl is sucking your dick, and then a big glob of green slime comes out from her nose onto your dick.
Shit, that's lube, man.
Oh, my
Come
God.
on.
That's fucking disgusting.
Nothing's stopping me at that point.
Villages.
Villages. Tell me about villages, man.
You said farms are like villages?
Yeah, farms are like the American village.
There's only
you know?
one family on a farm. There's not a village of people.
But oh shit. All right, the villages are like the Amish, you know. They've got like a
Amish
good amount of people in there. Right?
I will say that they're also part of towns. They're still under a town jurisdiction.
Oh, that's fucked. Yeah.
We don't have we have town, city,
Town, city.
shit.
What else? What do you? I got nothing.
There's more of them, but I forget.
There's at least like town and city. Those are
Yeah.
for sure some of them. Province.
Not province. It's like when it's a small.
There's like empire.
It's like fuck. We don't have any villages, which is very dumb. We need more villages to be more worldly.
I love how you back up and you're just like, there's no villages.
Other worldly countries have villages, and we don't really have those.
Yeah, but like, what kinds of countries have these villages?
I figure Canada.
Does Canada have villages?
No, they don't.
I don't think
They
they
definitely
have,
don't.
I don't think they have villages.
Mexico.
Who am I to say? I haven't been. You know, I haven't been.
I think it's because in America we're too tall to have like huts. We'd have to build a house as a hut.
Man,
You know what I mean?
just make a tall hut.
It'd be a house.
Like in
a
the
tall
village.
hut is a house.
Okay, all right, hold on.
It's just a shed.
I think
You
you're
can
missing
stand
the
in
point
there.
of the village here, right? We got a whole bunch of families, a whole bunch of people in the village. They all live together, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got this one kid. He's growing really fast. He's getting tall. They just make him a tall hut.
It's a house. 7
No.
foot ceilings is that's a house. I think that's
if
how.
it's still built like a hut, that's a hut.
No,
man.
that's how we get the differentiating factors of a house to a hut. It's how tall the ceilings are.
It's the height.
So
The height.
a little person could technically live in a hut.
Okay.
Like,
So then what? So you're telling me no villages because everybody's too tall?
they're too well nourished in America to be short. You know.
You've seen Little People, Big World. Right?
Yeah, but those aren't. That
Why are
isn't
they living in
malnourished.
houses?
They're very well nourished. Some of them are quite chunky, so I would say they're
Okay.
well nourished. But
What does
In
that have to do with
in
the
other countries, they're malnourished, and it stunts their growth from an early age. That's not a birth defect. That's just the circumstances they live in. It's like if we lived next to a nuclear power plant and I had 2 penises. That's the equivalent.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
It's
telling me
the factors that.
so you're telling me
you.
it's because of how tall they are, but
Yeah.
then you're like they're shorter because they're malnourished. But
Yes.
our short people don't count because they're well nourished.
No, they're well.
so it's like the nourishment has
It's
nothing
not-
to do with it.
theirs is a birth
so
thing.
what's the cause here? What's the
Ethnically,
cause?
they're
man?
small.
What do you? They're ethnically small.
They're shorter people. And like one I like to go to is Latinos are typically short guys. That's the stereotype.
Yeah. That would
That's
be the
why-
stereotype. Is that?
That's why
Is that what you
Mexicans
think of,
go to America, not Canada, because they can't walk. Their short legs can't go all the way to Canada.
Oh my god. Okay, so I think the important point that you're missing about villages is, I feel like in a village, right? You hear that nose. In a village, you get the whole I don't know what to call it, like the community
Yeah.
from the village, right?
Like blacksmith.
Yeah, like
Farmer.
blacksmith, hut maker,
Hut maker.
a slaughterer. They got one of those. Like you don't have that in a town here, right? Like we got so many towns, but no community, right?
Wow. That's just
it
a
really
social
says something.
social statement.
It is, man. It is. And you know what? I wish that I could live in a little village, have my own hut. Maybe
It would be little.
it would be little because I'd be short and also malnourished, but neither of them are the cause of me living in a hut. I want to make that clear.
It is wild that there's two ways to get a gut.
A gut?
Like a beer gut kind of
Okay.
belly. You can
Yeah.
either be fat or be very malnourished.
Okay.
It's kind of like both extremes make you fat.
Okay.
So you just need to be properly nourished.
Okay. So you need proper nourishment.
To
If
not
you're
be fat.
overnourished, then you get a hut. If you're
No,
malnourished.
gut. Gut,
Okay, but
not hut.
what does your gut have to do with the hut?
I was just saying that there's two ways to be fat.
You were just throwing it out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you for
You
that
get like the
information. man.
starvation belly, or you get the
Yeah.
I ate too much belly.
That's so true. That is so
You know
true.
what they say
Liam.
about opposites.
They attract.
They do.
I've seen so many well-nourished fat people
Yeah.
attracted to malnourished, puffy-bellied like people
That is
you know?
actually anorexic people.
because they want to eat them.
Anorexic people don't get the belly.
What do you think that is?
I think they're still well nourished. Technically,
Oh my god, they can't be well-nourished.
I don't know because
They're not absorbing the nutrients.
if you're
right?
not eating like at all, you get the belly.
What is? Okay,
They
you're
eat
saying
just enough.
you're saying well-nourished, right? Nourish as in like nutrition, right?
Yeah.
How do you absorb any like nutritional value from food if you don't eat it?
I don't
Like
know.
if you don't keep it down.
It's a predicament. I think we need to look into this. Why anorexic people don't get the starvation belly?
Yeah. Should probably look that up.
All right, let's switch topics.
Yeah, that sucked. I hated every minute of that. The fucking guts in the hut.
How was your week?
Wait, hold on. I do want to ask you,
Oh,
if you
okay.
did live in a village, what would
Mhm.
your village job be?
Ooh, I'm just kind of like the guy that everybody.
Okay. Yeah, go on.
You go first.
Okay, yeah. I think I'd probably be like the village chief's daughter.
That's my answer too. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that'd be the good job to have because your dad's just the village chief,
Yeah.
and then you're a woman, so you don't have to like hunt or anything.
He also picks who you fuck though.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I don't have much of a preference anyway, you know.
Yeah. Kind of easy.
They're all gonna be ravenous anyway over in those villages.
You'll have like 3 titties. The real
What?
ones, and then the tummy
Oh
titty.
my god! Can we stop with the bellies? I hate the fucking bellies, dude. I don't care about the guts.
So how was your week?
It was pretty good, man. You ever been to an aquarium? You ever know?
I've been to
you
a
know
lot of
about those?
aquariums. Yeah.
How many aquariums?
Let's see. Probably about 5 or 6.
I've been to more than that. No, this is actually I think this is the second aquarium that I've been to. I've been to one in like Florida, which was really nice. I like the Moat Marine.
Do you want me to list them?
You don't have to list them.
North Carolina, South Carolina, Cleveland. Fuck them. I've only been to 3.
So I'm one behind now, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, Moat Marine was cool. But went to the Greater Cleveland Aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty nice in there, right? But my favorite
I've
part.
been to that one.
You have been to.
I
yeah,
have been.
It's pretty good. Yeah. So you're familiar with the shark sea tube, right?
Yeah.
At like the end of it. Yeah. So you walk through and it's like a overhead thing and there's water and like you know the sharks and like some rays I guess are like swimming around in there, and as the sharks were swimming overhead in the tube, right? Which I
Mhm.
loved the tube. I was giddy like a little kid in there. God, I love this sea tube. I could see like the sharks, right, where their genitals should be, right?
Yeah.
I saw a slit for all of them, right?
Huh.
And so I was like, is it only like male sharks that are in here? It's like, no, that's probably not right.
Well, all female.
Because some of them had like two little prongs coming out the end, and I was like, no way, they have a double penis, right? That can't be right. Sharks can't
Double
just
penetration every time.
That's what I'm saying. They can't just be double dicked up
Huh.
all the time. I thought that's got to be the labia, right? It's still a girl. Like it's got to
She
be the
has a big
labia.
labia.
Yeah. Some of them just have like a disconnected labia, and it's like on its own, right? No, sharks actually have two penises.
Huh.
And I still don't really understand how it works. So I was hoping maybe like we could pull it up on like the screen or something. We could just watch some shark sex.
Yeah, we could do that.
You want to do that?
No.
You don't want to? What?
So is one for pleasure and one's for like attacking?
They attack with their penis, yeah.
Because you said they're pointy, right?
Well, I mean, it's a little torpedo guy, you know. It's shaped like a penis, but they just kind of like go.
It just shaped like a tinier shark.
You know, they got two tiny sharks on the end of them, you know. But yeah, I don't know how they get hard or how they insert. Like, I've got a lot of questions about how it happens. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you didn't want to. You didn't want to watch that.
No. You ever been to the aquarium?
Yeah.
And then, and then when a kid's touching the ones that you're allowed to touch, you ever just want to sink because they hog it. They're always like in there, why isn't it coming towards me?
They're really grabbing at them.
You ever hope they ever get like a disease when they're touching those animals?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, I hope that kid gets AIDS from that stingray. He's hogging it. He's not allowed to do that. There's other adults that even want to touch this thing. It's not just a kid's aquarium.
I mean, that's so true.
If it was a kid's aquarium, you wouldn't have to step onto a step stool to touch the animals.
Yeah.
And they have to do that.
They have to, yeah.
So I hope they get brutalized by those fishes.
Why is it the stingray AIDS that you went with?
I don't know.
I don't think stingrays can get AIDS, you know?
You don't think they're gay?
I think that's besides the point, you know? I did try to get some stingray AIDS when I was there, but none of them came up to me, and they're like, you can only put your hand in wrist deep.
Yeah.
So I thought I was gonna get kicked out if I lunged at one of them, you know.
Coming over here.
I thought about it.
I hate touching the animals at those kinds of things.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm gonna get a disease.
Oh, so you were just projecting your your disease fear.
The kid's too confident. I want him to get something.
He's going further than I could, and he has to pay for that.
I put my hand in, and I'm like, damn, these fishes live in this thing. And then I take my hand out and get hand sanitizer.
And then you suck off the water. Yeah. You could probably give that a try. The kids probably do. You know, got a stronger immune system than you. I'll tell you that much.
It's fun.
Yeah. Two penises, dude. Two.
That is wild.
Two of them.
I mean, think about it. We kind of have 11. If you can't your fingies.
That's not a penis.
You can put it in.
That doesn't make it a penis.
You can pop two of those bad boys in.
Well, yeah.
Some ladies like it when you put all five at one time.
You can put 5 in, yeah. That doesn't make it a penis. What is this argument? You're giving me the worst.
Do both of them come?
You're giving me the worst arguments of any episode so far. It's just some bullshit.
If only one of those penises come, then a finger is basically like one of their penises. How many of those penises come?
What?
Of their 2 penises, how many come?
Both of them, as far as I know.
Both?
Yeah.
All right, a finger's not a dick.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that.
But if I find out that one of those don't come, my fingers are now penises.
Okay. Oh, fuck you.
I was talking to Michael Dick Insider, friend of the pod, and the previous
Michael Dick
guest.
Insider?
Yeah, Michael Dick Insider.
I'm a big fan of Michael Dick Insider.
Yeah.
You know what? My favorite part about him is that he fucked my girlfriend. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Okay, cool. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
But me and him were talking at a show, and we're like, we should get our dads to do stand-up, our 50-plus-year-old dads.
Yeah. You've got 50 dads?
Yeah. I have 50-plus one-year-old dads.
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
They stand on each other's shoulders to make one full dad.
And it's a big dad.
It's a big dad.
50 of them, yeah.
But we're talking to like write 5-minute sets for them to
and they can just read them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
My dad
yeah.
has a little bit of trouble reading, so I'd have to make him memorize it.
You could draw him some pictures.
Picture book for jokes. I had him read this joke out loud, and it took him a little while. The timing was completely off.
Oh,
So
okay.
he was like sounding out words. It was a rough look.
Was it?
When you don't, when you're out of high school for like 40 years and you haven't really read in a while, I imagine
That's
it's not
true.
like riding a bike. You have to ease back into it.
Yeah, I feel like there is definitely a cliff where you just end up like you haven't read for so long, and you're like, well, I'm losing a good amount of the ability here.
Yeah. I remember, I think the last book my dad bought was in like 2005. It was a poker book.
Oh,
Never read it.
Nice. Nice. I love how that's the last book he bought, and he
Yeah.
didn't read it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But here's the joke that I had him say, and it was very funny to hear him read this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back in my day, we weren't gay for fun like you guys. We were gay out of necessity. In the 80s, I was surrounded by a horde of men at a Bon Jovi concert. That's when the gay came out. I sucked 20 cocks in the time it took John Bon Jovi to finish his hit song Dead or Alive, and I stand here today alive. It was fun to make my dad read that.
Nice. He probably had a lot of fun with that.
He laughed, so.
Good, man. That was a good joke. I like that.
Because it's funny because my dad sucked 20 cocks at a John
Well,
Bon
yeah.
Jovi concert in the
You
80s.
just wanted to hear him say that he sucked 20 cocks at
Yeah.
a Bon Jovi concert.
Never heard my dad say the word cock before, so that was fun for me.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad about that part. I just don't really understand the part where, like, that wasn't fun for him.
Well,
You know?
he was like surrounded by a horde of 20 men,
Yeah.
and they were gonna beat him up, so we sucked them off instead.
Okay, but you didn't give any premise
Well,
for me to understand that.
Back
you
in
know?
my day, we weren't gay for fun like you guys. We were gay out of necessity. I was surrounded by a horde of men at a Bon Jovi concert.
Yeah.
I gave you everything you needed, you son of a bitch.
You gave me
Can
no.
you laugh at my joke real quick? Thank you.
Oh man, that is good. Besides for the fact that I don't know anything about the guys, man. Are like they're angry?
It says horde of men. Is a
A
horde
horde?
ever happy?
Yeah, you can have a horde of. Yeah,
No,
yeah, you could.
a horde is never happy.
A mob is angry.
A horde is as
horde.
well. A horde and mob are pretty
Like
synonymous.
a horde of zombies aren't angry. It's just
They're
a big
not
group
happy.
of them. I don't think they could feel anything.
Name one thing that you would call a horde that would be happy.
I don't know, like if I didn't know the word for a big group of ducklings, I'd say look at that horde of ducklings over there.
I would
maybe,
assume that
you
they're
know?
angry.
But they're probably happy. They're ducklings.
I don't think so.
man.
I sent you that
There's,
picture I drew,
there's
right?
only one ugly one in there. That's the only sad one. Yes, you did send me that picture.
Speaking of ducks,
And it was fucked up. It was a fucked up picture.
it was a good picture.
I didn't like it.
It was called a rubber cucky, and it was
Yeah.
an image of a big, strong penis on a rubber duck, fucking, and then a female duck. And you knew it was a female because of the bow on its head.
Yeah, I could tell.
And then she was sucking off the big penis of the other rubber duck. And then the third rubber duck with glasses and a little tiny duck pee-pee, he was off behind a lampshade, just
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
Rubber cucky. It took me 30 minutes to draw that. I should let you know.
Why?
I was very attentive to the detail.
I could tell, man.
I
Like,
erased those ducks so many times.
like I could tell that it like you put in some effort to make that, but I
Yeah.
don't understand why.
I thought we could put it on a shirt.
No.
Why not?
Nobody's going to buy that.
Did you save that image in chat?
It's got a big penis in there. I don't know if I did, honestly.
I assume you didn't.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. That doesn't sound like me.
I can get it from my. I sent it to other people as well, and
Yeah.
they saved it in chat because they actually like my artistry.
Dude, like I appreciate the time that you put in and everything.
If you're watching on video, here's the rubber cucky. As you can see,
It's that the picture sucks, dude. That's an awful picture.
it's a female duck sucking off a male duck, and then the other duck watching by the window in the lampshade. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. You can buy it on
Wait,
on
let
my
me just
Redbubble
see it one
website.
more time. Yeah. Yeah, you spent a lot of time on it.
I
And I
did.
don't like how the girl, like, she's just got her beak pressed up against the tip, man.
It's a
That
human
makes me
penis too.
uncomfortable. I'm well aware. I'm very uncomfortable with the sack.
Do you like? This is a lot of forced perspective in this photo as well. As you can see, the window is smaller, so it looks like he's in the back. I
Yeah.
made the lamp a little bit too big, but the lamp was the best thing about the picture, so I didn't want to erase it.
You're like, I'm not redoing that. Yeah.
And then he's sitting on the chair, and the chair is bigger, so it's the forced perspective. There's a lot of artistry
I feel
behind
like you
this.
had to put the bigger people a little bit lower down.
I can
get
do
a
that in
better
Photoshop
forced
for the shirt.
perspective. It's worth
I can
considering.
color it.
Hey, you're the artist here.
I was gonna put it in Photoshop and then color it, and also move some things around, make it shirt worthy.
Yeah. See. Never mind. Actually, I don't have.
Do you think
anything.
people would
I don't
buy
have
the
any
shirt?
suggestions. No, I don't think a single person would buy the shirt.
Leave a comment if you would buy that shirt.
Actually, just buy the shirt.
Yeah.
Put it up, man.
If I get 2 people that say they'll buy the shirt, I'll put it up on a website.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because this isn't even shower party themed.
It's not.
Maybe I'll put like
It's just unrelated.
yeah, but maybe I'll put like shower party TM, like a little cap, like a copyright.
Dude, that'd really pull it all together.
No, you just say like we're responsible for this because we're funny guys.
Yeah, so people are gonna ask and be like, "Man,
Yeah.
I need to get one of those."
Yeah.
We're gonna have a horde of people ready to buy that
No,
shirt.
they're gonna be happy about the shirt.
See, I could say a horde of people ready, like wanting to buy the shirt, and they're not angry. Maybe they're just excited, you know.
I wouldn't call it a
Just little
horde personally.
jazzed. They're a little revved up.
I wouldn't isolate the listeners like that.
They're a little juiced.
All 30 of them.
All 30
I've
listeners.
been doing that a lot actually. I've been talking to people. I'm like, yeah, I got 30 listeners. As like a joke for me, but they don't think it is. But yeah, we got a consistent 30.
It's funny though, man.
It is. They're like, oh yeah, that's good. And I'm like, yeah, it's 30 people. They got our back.
Yeah, it's 30 people watching it. Yeah. They're watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
30 of them.
Because every now and then we get other people that don't watch the whole thing, and that's understandable. We talked about villages for quite a while.
we did I think it was less about villages and more about you talking about nourishment for whatever goddamn
yeah, well,
reason.
it's correlated. Do you want to get back into fucking villages?
It's not correlated. There's no cause, there's no effect in between them. There's no correlation. There's nothing.
Name one nourished country that doesn't have a village. Can you name
what? Run that back. You said name one nourished country that doesn't have a village.
Yeah.
Isn't it implied that all nourished countries should not have villages?
But you're saying that they're not correlated.
Right.
There's a correlation between nourishment and if you have a village or not.
You're saying the lack of nourishment gives the village. Not that that nourishment makes
They're
you
correlated. I'm sure.
Okay, so the point that you were trying to make, Liam, is that a malnourished country would have villages, and a nourished country would not.
Yes.
But then you asked me to name one nourished country that doesn't have a village.
Because you're saying they're not correlated.
They're not supposed to have villages.
You're saying they're not correlated.
I'm telling you that there is no correlation.
Okay,
right?
then name me one nourished country that has a village.
Because the thing is, nourishment can't just be based on, like, how am I going to know what a nourished country is? I'm just going to guess.
And if you're going to say some shit like Britain, like they have villages, the title of the cities, or even in Ohio, there's some that has a village at the end,
to name one that
but they're still
doesn't
towns.
You're asking me to name one that doesn't have villages.
Yes.
So the USA, Canada, like it's... what you want to ask me. Jesus.
Name one nourished country that has a village.
Okay, thank you. I was too fucking hung up on like this argument. It's just
they have a village.
It's fucked, man. Yeah, the UK has villages, I guess.
No. I already told you can't say that because they have village in the name, but they're not.
It's a village.
They're
though.
towns.
It's a village.
They're categorized as a town.
Yeah, but why would they call it a village then?
Because it's just in the name.
It's a village.
It used to be one. Then they became nourished, and they just kept the name.
They have to have blacksmiths over there, dude. No. They have to. They've got like a shoe shop. They've got a shoe shiner. That's a village, bro.
Everybody has shoe shiners.
Name one time you've seen a shoe shiner.
Unless the country doesn't have shoes.
Okay, the U.S. we have shoes here. Never seen a shoe shiner.
Airports.
I don't go to a lot of airports.
Well, then you haven't seen a shoe shiner. Go to the Cleveland airport. You were out there with me, and they have like little high chairs that people sit in, and a little dude.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to lie because I want to be right.
Because you're wrong.
Yeah, fuck shoe shiners, man. What a shitty job.
If we lost food in America, say there's a volcano in Yellowstone that blew up the whole half the U.S., we would start building villages.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But what does that have to do with nourishment?
Because it would just like destroy the food supply or whatever.
No, I think more importantly, it would destroy the infrastructure.
Not really. It would just be coated in ash. You just have an ashy building. They just need to lotion it.
Okay. All right, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure before people build villages, they would just, like use anything that's left. They just use houses that are there.
You're wrong.
Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad on that one. I am wrong, actually. I'm wrong on that, yeah.
Yeah, so that was your week.
Christ, dude. I'm fucking pissed about that. Name one country that's nourished that doesn't have villages. Like,
I got the wording fucked up, but you knew what I meant. You could have answered.
no, I knew, but I was just pissed that you couldn't take 2 seconds to give me the actual, like...
I fucked up, and then I got in the train of saying the same thing over and over. I did that to a joke. I had a new joke about school shootings.
Okay, cool.
And it did really well until I did the final line, and I fucked it up. And I was like, God damn it. I said what... I knew what I meant to say, and it kind of made sense, but I fucked up 2 words. I flipped them around. I do that a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe
are you dyslexic?
No.
Okay, there's a chance, though.
I can read and write. So.
You could be. Okay, but that made me think of, I can't remember like what the argument was about, but like we were younger, like we were in grade school, and we had an argument about something, and eventually like we were bickering about it for like a while, and then eventually we looked it up, and I was right, and you were just like, oh well, whatever.
I don't remember this at all. I think you're selective remembering something.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course I'm gonna remember different things than you, but yeah, you were just so stubborn about it, and then I was right, and you were just like, all right, well, whatever, let's do this. And I was like, all right, fuck you, buddy.
Remember there was a party at your house when we were younger, and we went down to the basement and played with swords, and we beat the shit out of each other and got real upset and sweaty. Yeah. And then we had to go up to the party and act like nothing happened.
Yeah, I remember that one clearly.
That was a fun one.
We got really... I feel like we got pissed just because we were like...
We were playing with the swords, and one of us hit too hard.
Yeah.
And then it just started going and going.
It descended from there, yeah. That one's very clear for me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I remember going
just
up to
being sweaty, like we're panting and like both pissed, and we're just sitting there like
with their fucking Nerf swords, getting pissed as hell.
Dude, you can't fucking hit me that hard, dude.
We did, yeah. That's what it evolved to. We weren't even like hitting like the way you should a sword. We were slapping because it hurt more. Yeah,
those things do hurt. Yeah, because the tips like. We like broke off or something. The styrofoam, so it was just plastic. PVC. Yeah.
I remember going up to the kitchen, and then you were on one side, I was on the other, and I wouldn't make eye contact with you because I was just so pissed.
Oh yeah. I don't remember like much after like the party or anything like that, but like very clearly the sweaty ass panting, man.
You want to play with the swords again now that we're adults?
I mean, yeah, I probably wouldn't get that mad. So.
I'm gonna make you mad.
Who started it though?
I don't know.
Probably I feel like it was me. It was probably me. Yeah. I fully admit that. Yeah.
Because I was dominating you, and you had to pull out a cheap shot.
You were just fully doming me in the basement, bro.
Remember when we would wrestle and then I would just beat you every time? Yeah. That was fun.
That was fun. You want to do that again, man? Yeah. You want to do that? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We can just post those videos. Just you wrestling me, and I have no chance. Yeah. Just taking me down.
Yeah.
What? Because I mean, you're up a weight class or like 5 weight classes, right?
I mean, when we were younger, you were definitely fatter than me.
Yeah. Fuck.
You were like pretty overweight.
That's that's still the ultimate like low blow for me. You piece of shit. Because I was fat in middle school, man. When most kids are fat.
I wasn't.
You bitch. Yeah, but you're also diabetic.
I was underweight.
Yeah.
If anything, I was anorexic and you were bullying me.
Was I?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I had to project onto you.
God, you're so fat over here. I wish I could be thick and chunky like that.
Remember when everyone was calling your shoes gay and I said they were too?
Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, for the record, the shoes were pretty gay. For the record. For you guys at home who didn't see these goddamn shoes.
Do you think you have them around still?
I don't know.
You should try to get them.
They'd be locked away somewhere.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in forever. But it was like the Converse like design your own shoe thing, and I think the side of it was like a light green or something like that, and there was like the blue like strip on the back, and I think I put
your name on it.
It wasn't my name. It was my Minecraft username. I think it was Bergman or something like that. on the back of it, and I was like, that is so tight. That is so sick. And I wore them, and everybody was like, dude, your shoes are so fucking gay.
And then I called him gay, and then
Yeah.
you got really upset that I called him gay. So
Yeah.
I said, no, just that color is gay.
Yeah. You tried to backtrack. You were like, no, just the one color's
Yeah,
gay,
yeah.
dude. Not the whole shoe, man.
No, you're fine. You just got a little
Come
bit of
on.
gay on the tongue right there.
It's only a little gay. Yeah, there was a different color on the tongue.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
2 years after that, I also did the Converse creative shoe, and I never wore them because I was like, God damn it, I already called Brandon's gay 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I
Wow,
still
dude.
have them.
I'm glad you felt that shame. I'm glad. Because to young me, you calling those gay, I was like, man, the one person who was supposed to,
Have your back.
like, you didn't even have to have my back. You could have just said nothing,
Yeah.
you know?
Just could have watched as
You
everyone
could just
else.
been like, yeah, they're all right. And I'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. They're not gay. That's right. He didn't say they were gay, did he? That's right.
I remember I got yelled at my mom because you told your mom, and then your
Mhm.
mom told my mom. And she
Yeah.
was like, "Why the fuck do you call Brandon's shoes gay?"
Well, first of all, they were gay.
I'm glad you could admit it now.
You're like, Mom, come on. You didn't see the shoes, okay?
I should-
If you were there, you would have called them gay.
If I could go back in time, I'd be like, "Did you see the shoes?"
That'd be so funny. She still would have like been pissed, but like that's a solid argument. She didn't see the shoes. How would
Do
she
you
know? they
come
were
on.
gay, huh?
You know a gay pair of
Yeah.
shoes when you see them.
No, that was bad, man.
That was a
bad.
fun time.
I was a very. I feel like I was a really cringe like kid
Yeah,
for a while.
up until
and then-
when we were like 17. That's when we changed
yeah.
because we were cringe in like a weird way. And then
Mhm.
we got edgelord cringe.
Yeah, for sure. That was like filthy Frank era.
Yeah. And then we got normal. Well,
Mhm.
as normal as talking about villages can be.
Yeah, talking about villages and the relation to malnourishment.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, you're really just saying that it's like third world countries who
Pretty much,
have
yeah.
villages because they're not, progressed enough. But you're wording it
No,
in a
no.
way that's like,
It's a nice way I'm wording it. Okay.
yeah, it's a nice way that you're wording it, but
Yeah.
still the correlation is like the advancement of the
Food.
of the
Food.
society. It's not food.
Advancement
it's not nourishment.
of food.
It's the economic state of the country.
Just food. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, man. Okay.
Don't you dare put words in my mouth.
Okay, I'm just saying what you're saying, man. You know?
So Pete Davidson crashed into a house.
Yeah, see, I did not know about this.
Yeah, I wrote a joke about it because we were going to do a shower party live this week. But Pete Davidson crashed into a Beverly Hills home, spooking a 16-year-old girl into thinking she was next on his hit list, as he finally ran out of older ladies in Hollywood and he was on the prowl for underage girls to keep a secret.
Wait, where was the fucking joke here, man?
The joke is that Pete Davidson ran out of cougars in Hollywood. He fucked
Well, yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, I get that part.
And now we flipped the script and now he's after underage girls.
But it just sounds like a real speculation, you know?
No, that he's literally on the prowl.
It just sounds like a real speculation, you know?
That would be a wild turn of events because he's like the young buck fucking everyone, and then he's like,
Mhm.
you know what? I'm gonna go younger. I know I
Classic
was-
Pete, huh? Classic Pete.
Classic PDD.
PDD. Yeah, a good guy though, I think.
I don't know, maybe.
Good guy.
I heard he fucked an underage girl. I'm gonna start a rumor in the Akron comedy scene that I know that I talked to people around Pete Davidson, and I know
Yeah.
that he fucked an underage girl.
I was on call with my agent, who also manages Pete Davidson. Don't know if you know him. Kind of a big guy over there.
It'd be fun when I moved to California.
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 I love La Cali. Yeah.
California. And I go around saying, "Hey, did you hear that Pete Davidson fucked an underage girl? I was at this party.
Yeah. You could do that.
It was a high school party. I didn't know I didn't want to be there. I was Pete.
I just
PDD
happened
invited
to
me.
be at this high school
And he
party,
fucked
guys.
all of them.
Like,
And I was like,
God
"Whoa,
damn it.
PDD, calm down." And I left.
PDD, I cannot be associated with this. Buddy.
No.
Come on. Do we know how he crashed the car? Like what happened here?
He was
He
driving.
crashed it into a house,
yes,
right? Like, I feel like it's pretty hard to get all the way to the house.
it is.
Yeah.
It was in Beverly Hills, so they're closer to the street. But
Okay.
also, he was driving with his new girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and I assume he was getting a sloppy top, rude
Right,
head
yeah,
type
yeah.
deal.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Oh fuck!" and just crashed into a house.
Right.
That's when he came.
But this is all speculation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, "Fuck! I need to come. I need to go to the nearest underage girl's house." And then he crashed right in like the Kool-Aid man.
That's fucked, man. He's got his girlfriend right there.
Not young enough. He's like, "Fuck! I need a Kool-Aid man burst into an underage girl's home."
I hate you. I hate you, man. Cool guy Pete. He didn't do anything to underage girls.
This is all allegedly.
He didn't.
This is alleged. I heard otherwise.
Okay, he could have. What do I know, man? I do not know the guy. Hey, listen. So I went to a Subtronics concert last night.
Elevator music type.
No. This is like a rave, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. So there were a lot of druggies there.
No
know?
good.
Are you familiar with them?
You hang out with that crowd?
I was there. I was present, you know? But the druggies, listen. Can't stand these druggies, right? They have no self-respect and no respect for anybody else,
no respect,
right? No respect, huh? And so, right, they're doing whatever they do. They're doing the Molly, right?
Did you see him do the Molly?
I don't know. I'm assuming.
Did you alert the
know?
authorities?
I did not. It's pretty easy to tell though, because they like move their mouth or
Like they're chewing gum
chewing some
constantly.
shit. Yeah. But listen, like I had this dude that was like almost fucking smacked me in the back of the head multiple times
That's rough.
because he was like throwing his shit, and he like bumped my nose. And, like it was close. It was close, man.
Is it why I look so good today? No, I'm just joking. You don't have a gay nose. I don't want a repeat
Dude.
of the shoes.
Dude, come on.
You can't throw away your nose.
Really? Are you serious? I'd throw away my nose if I could.
You just get your own nose.
I got my nose.
Throw it in the trash.
God.
Continue though.
No, but this guy was pissing me off because like he was like going fucking crazy. But no matter how much I pushed on him to keep like up, he could not feel me, or he
Yeah.
just liked it. Maybe like I have no clue. But like I was like shoving this guy forward, and he didn't even notice. He kept
that's
going.
Rough. I hate
Pissing
that
me
crowd.
off, dude. There was also some girl who it was like typical like rave girl, right? Like she was like you know,
Got
doing the
pasties on
fucking
like a little whore.
like wave, you know. I don't, but she kept going to like up to like random people, and she was doing this thing where she like licked her finger and then like put it on the back of people's necks, and I didn't know like what that was, but apparently it's like a Wiccan thing where you're like claiming the person.
I don't like that.
I didn't like it either, man.
I don't like that at all.
And like even if she was like gonna be a witch on her own, right? Like she should probably only do that to like somebody she loves or something like that is my understanding of it, right? But she's just claiming entire groups of people.
Now, take
She's
that
just
out of
taking 'em,
imagine
you
she
know?
did that in a village. You know how fucked up that would be?
That would be so fucked up. She's just claiming all of them.
Like, hey, get on my boat. What? What are you saying? A witch is doing this?
What are you implying? What do you mean on the boat?
I'm saying witches might have been the original owner of people.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. God damn it.
She's claiming them like their property. I don't like that. That's not fun.
Yeah, you hate owning people, right, Liam?
Yes, I do not like witches.
Hey, it might be an unpopular stance, but I hate
Guys,
being able to own people.
I'm going to come out here and say it. No one likes to say this very often. I don't think slavery is cool.
I don't think it should be allowed.
No, I think I might be the
Honestly.
only one to say this publicly.
Listen, I know FBI, CIA, somebody's going to try to come and get me for this.
I don't like witches.
Like, I feel like I don't have anything against witches as long as they don't claim me in a public
Did
space.
she claim you?
No, she didn't get me. But she was, like, close by.
It'd be funny if a Wet Willie was how they claim people.
Yeah,
She's already so close to there, she could just get him.
I know. Just do a little bit more slobber on there. Give it a little twist. You know. You know,
There.
I had like my one coworker the other day. It just gave me a wet willy out of nowhere.
Oh,
And
I hate Wet
hated it.
Willies.
They're awful, man.
I will never give
Because
someone a
you
Wet
can't
Willie.
immediately just like dry it and get
No.
it off. You just kind of sit there with the remaining wetness.
You should report him to HR.
See, the thing is, I don't even know if we have HR. I don't know who to go to.
Report him to somebody. Is he the guy that listens?
That what?
Is he the guy that listens to the podcast?
I don't think I have anybody that listens.
The guy at work?
Honestly. Yeah, I don't think I have anybody that listens.
Oh, I thought you had that one guy.
No, the one guy said he was going to listen, but then
Oh.
he didn't, you know? What a piece of work that guy is, huh?
Yeah, these
He could have been 31.
Don't you hate when
Yeah.
you're talking to a new person, you're like, yeah, I have a podcast, have you heard of it? And then they're like, yeah, I'll give a listen to it later, and they never do.
Dude, this is so true. This is so true. They're all liars, man. You could just say, no, I haven't heard of it,
hmm
and just go from there. That's all you got to say.
I'm a taken man, and I'm not on the dating scene. But
Oh, thank
you,
God.
I know, the ladies, you're safe. No, but I want you to just, I genuinely want you to introduce yourself to every person as having a podcast. Like, that's the opening line to every girl.
Oh, but I have a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Dickens Cider Factor.
Michael Dickens Cider Factor. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know. We talk about this all the time, man. No, but I feel like I could do that to, like, it doesn't even have to be like somebody that's, like,
Yeah, a love interest.
right. Yeah. Like I could just do that to anybody.
Like all the people that come into your hotel.
Yeah, I could honestly.
We need business cards that you can hand out when you show people to their
Yeah, right.
room.
Thank you for staying with us, and this is our company-wide podcast. If you take a listen,
It's endorsed by the company, by the way.
yeah. If we just put like the little like name of the hotel on there on the bottom of the card, they'll believe it. Honestly.
Or just have it playing when people get into their rooms on like the TV.
Yeah, we could do that, or it'd be nice if we had like little like shower like TVs in there, like
Oh,
maybe
in the
wall or
shower.
something. And anytime you turn on the water, it just starts playing like one of the episodes, you know?
With a little Bluetooth speaker, and then you're listening to the walls, waiting for them to turn on the shower.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you turn on our worst
And
episode.
they can't turn it off. Like they can only turn it off by turning off the water. So they gotta like speed shower if they don't want to listen.
You play episode 1.
God no. No, I wouldn't do that to anybody, man. I wouldn't.
Someone else fucking... I can see when people watch episode 1. If someone else fucking did it, I get pissed every time.
Like you're not gonna take it down or like
No.
unlist it or anything, but stop
Just
watching
don't.
it. Don't. Just don't
Start
do
at the
man.
recent one.
Start at the latest episode and then maybe just wait a week for the next one, you know?
We did get a lot of compliments in a person about the Island of Racist toys.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it did.
People really
Made
liked
me
that
feel
one.
really good, yeah.
Nice. I'm glad some people liked it out there.
The
You
one
know?
girl that wants to meet you,
Mhm.
she said she laughed out loud at it.
Is she LOL'd?
Literally in the car. Literally
She
LOL.
LOL'd, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you on the mic. You're like, Island of Racist Toys. That was you. That's how you sounded. And she goes,
Yeah, try
Right.
to do an impression of me. Can you?
dude, honestly, I can't because I don't know
Okay.
how to do your voice.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a pretty unique voice, sexy voice.
I wouldn't say that. I would not say that.
You
Here,
ready?
hold on. Let me try to do my impression of you. Hey guys, it's me, Kermit.
That wasn't even a
That's
good Kermit impression.
I know, that's my best
Do you want
Kermit.
me to do you?
Yeah, do me.
Hello, I'm Brandon.
That's really good. That's
Brandon
really good.
Sanders.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. I
Nice.
nailed you.
Dude, it pisses me off that you do one impression, but it's so good. Like it doesn't need to be that good.
I used to sing,
Yeah.
you know the song Miss Murder by AFI?
Mm-hmm.
I used to sing that whole song as Kermit.
Why?
I was just in the car. I would start doing it with like ladies in the car, and I just wouldn't stop until the end of the song.
Because you had a lot of ladies in your car, right?
But that would be my go-to move. I'd go like, "Hey, I like this song a lot."
Mm-hmm.
Just play it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
AFI by Miss Murder by AFI is the easiest song to do a Kermit impression to.
I'm gonna have to. It's been a while since I've heard it.
Do you want me to play it and sing along to it?
I don't actually.
I can just pull up the lyrics. That might be a little bit better.
Just pull up the song and sing the whole song, man.
Okay, well, I can't play the fucking music. We're going to lose all of our money on this episode.
Yeah, we don't want to be demonetized. Our 30 views are gonna rack us up some good cash, buddy.
I forget how... Do you know how the melody goes?
That's what I said. I haven't listened to it in a while, you know?
Fuck. I don't like
Pressure's
singing.
on. Pressure's on, Liam.
Miss Murder, can I? Hey, Miss Murder, can I?
Nice.
That's the chorus.
And how many times did that work for you? Every single time it worked?
It's a long ass song too.
It worked every single time?
Oh yeah, they were cracking up the whole time. Not one interrupted me and said, "Hey, can you please stop?"
Okay. Can you give me an actual like guesstimate of like how many people were like, dude, like?
I think I did this to 2 people.
Oh, okay.
Multiple times.
2 people, but multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's where it's funny. Is like, yeah, you could just do it once, but if you do it a bunch of times to one person, that shit's funny.
They get annoyed the first time. You're like, yeah, I won't do it again. And then 2 songs later, you do it again.
like same car ride.
Yeah.
Jesus. And each time you gotta be like, oh, hey, I love this song, and turn it on.
It's hard to get right into it. I need to get better at impressions.
No, you don't. We've done this before. I'm not giving you impressions.
Do you have any? We've never done it for you though. Do you have any impressions that you could do?
No, I don't. I can't do impressions.
Of nobody.
No.
No famous people. Not even like a Christopher Walken or something.
No, I don't know who that is.
The guy that has the.
Nope.
Everyone does the.
Don't
voice.
know him.
Obama.
No, we have done this before because
For
I've
you?
done the Obama impression. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I want to hear it.
I don't want to do it
I tried.
because all I can say is him saying, "Let me be clear." That's
Let
the
me
only-
be clear.
No, let me be clear.
Yeah, that is an
That's
easy
all I
one.
got. You know.
Get you into it.
Yeah.
I've been
yeah.
working in the car alone. I've been working on an Obama impression
Oh,
just so
okay.
I can actually have one to back it up when I do Kermit instead.
Yeah, and you're like, "Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding." Here's my actual one. You know.
And it's still not good.
Can I hear it?
Every time. See, someone says do an impression.
That throat clear is like I hear that shit in my nightmares.
Every time someone says do an impression, I immediately just want to do Kermit. That's the issue. Is like even if I'm trying to do Obama, like for real, I actually do Kermit because I'm just in the. I'm just used to it.
It's like I imagine like the day like when I get to my wedding, right, and you give your best man speech, you're just gonna get up to the mic and go, "Do it for me, do it," and I'm gonna fucking die.
That'd be good. Oh my god!
I shouldn't have told you that, man. I should not have told you that.
wouldn't even thought of it.
Oh my god! All right, actually go for the Obama. Don't clear your throat, please.
What do you want me to say? Give me a.
The second tower's just been hit.
Now, let me be clear. The second tower has just been hit.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I'm gonna suck Brandon's penis.
Okay.
No, I fell out of it there when I said penis.
Yeah, you
I
get
can't
a little
imagine.
too excited.
I can't imagine Obama saying penis. Penis. That might be. He would say it. He would enunciate the whole word. 'Cause
Penis.
I said penis almost.
Penis.
Now let me be clear. I do not like penis in my butt.
Okay.
I got into like a little country.
If you're gonna do the impression, at least like account for what he might like. Okay. Come on. I feel like he might be a fan. Okay.
Of taking it in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a guy. You know how dudes are.
He does like butt fucking, am I right? Drone strikes.
Nice, dude. Nice.
We should become a political commentary podcast.
We should, man. You want to start now?
Let's start in 2001, though.
In 2001.
Let's just berate George Bush.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like we're gonna start doing the political stuff in 2001.
Yeah, the political stuff from 2001. We're like,
but we're doing
just,
it from 2001. Okay.
we're just 21 years behind. So every week we're just hearing like, hey, did you hear about the 9/11? Did you hear what happened on the 11th of September? Because it's not 9/11 yet.
Yeah, but like we'd have to do it on like 9/11 this year.
Correct. It's like this day in
We'll be
history.
like, man, we have some awful news, guys.
The second tower was struck by the Al Qaeda terrorists.
Yeah, but we'd have to start with the first tower and be like, not one but two have been hit. You know,
We didn't get the memo of the
we gotta
first
get
tower.
a phone call. They hit the Pentagon. Oh my god.
No, we just didn't get the memo of the first tower. We just the second tower got hit.
It's the second tower. We all know the right tower was everybody's favorite.
And then we
But
get
it's gone.
We get a little thing in our ears like, what? I'm just heard the Twin
What's up?
Towers. There's actually 2 of them.
There's two. There's 2 of them. They've both been hit.
I thought Twin Towers was metaphorical. I did not know there was actually 2 of them.
I thought it was 2, but they were connected. It was 1. I thought it was 1 in total.
That was some kind of sky bridge action. That's that's the next Marvel Cinematic Universe. They just go to another multiverse that didn't have 9/11 happen.
Hell yeah. What do you think would be different, man?
Spider-Man.
What do you mean? Can you elaborate on Spider-Man?
He's the New York guy, so
So
Spider-Man. That's where he likes to hang out.
But like, why would he be different?
Well, because Spider-Man usually he was at the top of the Empire State Building, and he gets like.
Well, yeah, but I'm like,
this one goes to the top of the Twin Towers.
like that's like me saying, hey, what would be different in a world where 9/11 didn't happen? And you'd be like, well, the Twin Towers wouldn't have fell. That's like what you're saying,
Yeah.
you know? Like, yeah, he'd still be Spider-Man though.
Honestly,
right? He'd probably still be around.
He'd have what would be the only difference would be airplanes would have less security.
Yeah.
People wouldn't whine about it.
People would not whine about it. That was kind of fucked. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all these people complain about, oh, I'm never gonna forget.
Yeah. I genuinely was
Unbelievable.
thinking, what would they do in New York if only one of the Twin Towers fell?
I mean, they're keeping the other one for sure.
Yeah, but do they build another one? Like, do they build a replica just to make them even again? Because they're not putting. They have the Freedom Tower there now, and that little fountain that goes into the earth.
Yeah.
But they're not making those bad boys because they still
like-
have an intact building. That's the exact thing.
Okay, but the thing about what they have now is, what did you call it?
They have the Freedom Tower, which is like just
Yeah.
opened a couple months ago.
But then what's the monument thing that they have?
The Well of Tears or something.
The Trail of Tears? Is that what we're talking
Yeah.
about? I think it's weird how instead of just, building another big tower there, they just thought, we're going to dig instead. Nobody can knock that down,
But they didn't think of the old metaphor of lightning doesn't strike the same place twice. What are the odds they hit the same building in the same spot?
That's true. Just make it one big tower. That way you can't have a second attack happen. Just do one tower.
That's where they make the first village.
God, village number 1 starts right here.
Oh,
God.
how far
What
went
a
our?
good time.
Oh my God, this time flies and you're having fun talking about villages and
Oh yeah.
Gay shoes and.
I did want to bring up that there was a news headline here that was medical experts beginning to realize what might be behind gender transition craze, right?
Oh God, we're getting into even spookier territory now.
I know. I feel like we can already tell a little bit of like where this is coming from, who this is coming from by labeling it the gender transition craze.
Is it Fox News?
I don't know who it is, honestly.
Is it Newsmax?
It's westernjournal.com.
That sounds pretty reputable.
I think so. So
It's
it says
like
that transgender individuals are about 3 to 6 times more likely to be autistic than others.
I like how they called it a craze, like it's a Black Friday sale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they think it's just like something that's sweeping the nation, and everybody's like, "Well, I got to join in, man."
3 dead in Akron Walmart after gender craze.
Gender craze lights up. Oh, yeah. So they're autistic, I guess, and that's the cause. It's not just a correlation here; it's a cause. It's causation.
So it's like a square rectangle type deal. Not every rectangle's a square, but every square's a rectangle.
Yeah. So not every trans person.
Yeah.
Wait, would it be? Not every autistic person is trans, but all trans people are autistic.
Let's generalize.
Yeah, let's generalize them. Yeah, I think it's always more fun when you do that, right?
Yeah. This is the one topic I do stray away from in my stand-up, just because I don't want to talk about it and like have to research. Like I don't want to have a good view of it. Like I don't want to have like.
I don't want to have a good view of it. Write that down. Write that down. He said that.
I don't want to have to research it to be able to talk about it.
Okay.
So I just stay away from it.
Like, what do you think you're not clear on? Like, what do you think
I think I get a pretty general good grasp of it. I just don't want to say something that's like funny, but taken the wrong way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the one topic that strikes fear in you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess I'm not the cutting edge, pushing boundary kind of comedian you guys are looking for.
I thought you were better than this.
I just don't want to do the research.
Okay. I feel like you're just blaming it on the research.
I could make a trans joke out of that, actually. I would have a trans joke, but I just don't want to do the research.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Do that.
Thank you.
Do that one.
I have a race joke
I
that I
thought
wrote
you were
down
pulling
my.
your pants down. Oh, you really just have the little notebook.
Yeah, I always have it back there.
Yeah.
I'll just read a couple of these.
Yeah, please. I
I was,
already see AIDS. I see AIDS on the page.
I was gay until I heard about this thing called AIDS. You heard of that?
Yeah, I'm familiar with AIDS.
Just got the news that my white girlfriend bought a do-rag to sleep in. That was a true story.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'm gonna fucking steal it from her so I have to sleep next to a man.
Rachel, come on, dude. You got a do-rag for that?
And I asked her, like, did you not
are
see
you
the
are you
cover?
looking for waves, man?
Yeah,
Are
exactly.
you trying to get waves, bro?
That's how you get waves.
I don't think she can get waves, man.
I said, "Do you know it was for black people?" And she said, "No, I just thought it was like a bonnet type silk thing for women to sleep in." And I said, "What was the cover?" It was a black man. What did you think?
Was that actually the cover?
Yes.
And she was like, "Oh, this will be good
It
for
was a
me
black
to
dude.
sleep in."
Yeah.
Okay.
I had one last thing to talk about. I
Oh, yeah?
forget. Well, obviously, it wasn't very good. I'll give you two options, actually.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to talk about restaurant etiquette, or do you want to talk about Bruce Willis dementia?
Restaurant etiquette.
Okay. I was
You
at a
understand that?
restaurant. Yeah, restaurant
Okay,
etiquette.
good.
I was at a restaurant, and I hate when people say, like, "Hey, this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good. Do you want to try it? You should try this." And they take another bite. This is so good. Do you sure you don't want to try it? It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then they take another bite. Here, just try a bite. I fucking hate that. I want to fucking throw their plate across the fucking building. I don't want them to have that food if they're that adamant about me trying something after I've already said no.
They shouldn't have it because they're enjoying
Yes.
it so much. Yeah.
And trying to push it onto me. I just don't want them to have it anymore.
Yeah. I feel like once is enough. If you're just like, wow, like, hey, I really like this. You wanna try?
Because the only way to
say
end
no, and they're like, oh, okay.
it. Yeah.
But like,
That
they
would
can
be
still be like,
perfect.
man, I'm really glad I got this.
Yeah. I
can
don't
still say
want them
that.
to. No.
No, they can't say that.
No.
Why can't they
Just
say
do
that?
it once. Don't just keep on saying throughout the meal how good it is.
Maybe like, what about once you're like, wow, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Do
That's
you want to
okay.
try it, and then what do you say?
No.
Okay, I respect that.
And then shut up.
Could I try yours? Maybe that one. But
I would actually. I wouldn't mind that. Can I try yours? I wouldn't mind that one.
Yeah, but then okay, what if they lead with, hey, could I try yours? And then they take a bite, right? And then they're like, that's really good. you should swap me.
It's like the Tim Robinson sketch. Give me that burger.
Give me that. Give me that burger.
Say you killed the president. I'm not gonna say I killed the president. Ah, fuck! I'd say it again.
Okay, but once at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then
That's
at the
fine.
end, what if you just finish the meal and they're like, man, I'm really glad I got that.
That's fine. If you
Okay.
do it, if you keep it to twice, that's fine.
Man.
It's just after I say no, I don't want you to ask me again if I want to try something.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's just purely on precedent.
Yeah.
I already said no. I don't want to try it.
Even if you did kind of change your mind and you were like, well, taking a second
I'm
look,
not.
I might try it.
No,
but
I'm
I
not
already
changing
said
my
no.
mind.
I already said no.
Yeah.
That's because you're stubborn, you know? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When someone tells me no, I just do the opposite.
Yeah. Typical stubborn guy. Why did you look so forlorn? What is that? What the You look like a stern dad. You look kind of disappointed
I'm
in
gonna
me.
beat my kids.
Oh, cool. Oh man.
Are you gonna
Man, this
spank your kids?
podcast is so good.
It was good.
This is so good.
I had fun with this one.
Do you wanna try listening to mine?
Yeah. Let me get.
listen. Here, you like that? Isn't that so good?
That was good.
Oh man, this recording is so good. I'm
It was
glad
good
I got.
until the last like 5-6 minutes.
I'm glad I got this recording. I'm glad we got this one on tape. That's so good.
All right, that's the end of the shower party for this week. Hey, make sure to tell your friends that your friends have a podcast.
So good and so tasty.
And then force them to listen to it and make sure they listen to it all the way through, but not the first one. Make sure they listen. Don't give them this one as the first one either.
Man,
give them the
so good.
Give them the Dilbert one as the first one.
The Dilbert one.
Yeah, the last one that we did last week's. So you listen
I
to that
thought
one.
was the racist toys one.
Yeah. Same thing.
Oh my God, Dilbert! Every time you say the name, I forget who the fuck that is.
Tell them to listen to that one, and then they can listen to this one
because this one's so good.
They'll understand like our whole thing, and villages would be funny to them then.
They should really try this one. They should really try this one. It's so good.
The last one's like a taste test, and then this one's like the real thing.
They should really try this one. Yeah.
When did that start happening? All right. Well, the end of this might not have a video, but see you next week.
See ya.